Hi, I'm Chad Wunderlich, and at Viking Pump we take pride in our vertically integrated manufacturing process. This means we control every aspect of the manufacture of our pumps. Today let's talk about the many steps that go into manufacturing a pump. You're watching the Pump Report. The process for manufacturing a pump starts in our foundry, where a mix of raw metals is melted in a furnace. The types of metals and the amount of each is dependent on the specific metal being poured. The temperature and chemistry of the furnace is periodically checked, and when correct, it's poured into a waiting crucible. Parallel to the melt process, a sand mold is being formed. Metal from the crucible is poured in and forms the casting inside. Once it's cooled, the sand mold is broken away and out comes the metal. If we cut away the gates and risers, the excess parts from it, we get a rough casting. At this point, the castings exit the foundry and enter the machine shop. From here, the castings are machined into pump parts. Tolerancing is very important for Viking Pump because it ensures that the pumps meet flow and operate efficiently. Finished parts are then assembled into our various pump models. From there, each pump is given a quality assurance test prior to shipment. After a quick coat of Viking blue paint, the pump is ready to ship out the door to one of our thousands of customers all over the world. After 110 years, that's now been 7 million pumps and counting.
Overall, Viking internal gear pumps have a simple design with very few moving parts, and each component serves an important role in pump operation. In this video, we will take a closer look at the internal components of a Viking pump. This is the Pump Report. The internal parts of a Viking pump include the rotor shaft assembly, idler gear, idler bushing, and idler pin. The first of the moving parts is the rotor shaft assembly that has an internal gear design with rotor teeth that point in toward the center of the gear. The drive source couples the shaft and rotates the rotor gear, which in turn rotates the idler. The idler has a smaller diameter and fewer teeth than the rotor gear, which means it runs at a higher speed. The meshing and unmeshing of the rotor and idler gears is what pulls in and carries liquid through the pump. The idler rotates freely on the idler pin and features a replaceable bushing that comes in a variety of materials depending on application. Finally, the idler pin is located on the head of the pump and is also a replaceable component. The pin supports the idler gear assembly. Each internal component of a Viking pump is critical for a properly functioning unit. To learn more about the anatomy of a Viking pump or to see other pump reports, please visit our website at vikingpump.com.